So how different will this week be, knowing that Penn State, I think last week only threw it like 15 times or 13 times? Just the different challenge it could be for your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it being much different. Like, I think that's kind of been, similar throughout the season, like, being diligent and stopping the run. So it's just being ready to attack is really all it is.
This year, you've got a good worldview on things. What have you made of Emmett Johnson's rise this year and just all that he's been able to accomplish? Why do you think it's unfolded this way?
Yeah, I think I'm so proud of Emmett, man. Like, I remember last year just having conversations with him, like, about, how the season had been going, and, how he viewed his future and stuff like that. But I think, his success is really just a product of who he is as a person, how he treats people, and the work that he puts in. He works super hard, but at the same time, like, he's a great teammate. And I think that because of that, he's been blessed to continue to play well and show his talents. And yeah, I mean, Emmett's just a great dude, man. I'm excited, and it's been cool to see how well he's been doing, because, like, I remember even, like, in the spring, like, he had a list of, like, the top running backs, and, like, I don't think his name was on there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he was looking at that all the time, and it's paid off.
It's you're an LA guy. I mean, how special was last week, you think, for TJ to go out to California and make his first start? And then how has he built off that, just from what you've seen?
Yeah, it was dope. I think I'm very happy that he got the opportunity to go out there and play. And I mean, I knew he was going to do well. I think everybody in the building had extreme confidence in him. So when he went out there and did what we expected him to do, it made us all happy. So I think that it definitely is a big moment for him. It definitely probably is a big confidence booster for him, to go out there in his first start and do well. And so I think he'll carry that momentum over, and he's continue to grow and get better as a player.
Sear, you guys are only team in the country to still have not allowed 400 yards in a game. I mean, a lot of that's been because of the pass defense. What's been the key to that this year?
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
That's what it says in the game notes.
Yeah, I think it's just about eliminating big plays. I think doing stuff like that, by eliminating big plays, you make it so that you don't have huge yardage games. You know what I'm saying? Like, eliminating explosives. So just being on the same page. I think that when you talk about the pass defense, like, we do a good job as a secondary of, like, being together a lot. Like, we meet with each other, like, on our own at nighttime, and just kind of just make sure we're all on the same page. So stuff like that, I think, is what leads to that.
Building off of that, why do you think you guys have been so good on opening drives this year against opponents?
I would say because of our ability, because of what we practice. Like, we get out into practice and we get right to it, and competing with each other, like the ones versus the ones. So I think that that attitude of we're starting the game off fast and we're starting the game off aggressive probably leads to the translation of the game.
Is there something about the way Butler calls a game early that's helped you guys, or is he more aggressive early? Is he kind of let you guys settle in?
Yeah, I think his play calling style probably varies based off the opponent. I definitely like to talk to him just to understand, like, what his thought process is and, like, what he's expecting. But yeah, I think it's really just that attitude of, like, we're coming in with the thought of trying to be aggressive. So
On the topic of John Butler, he coached a couple seasons at Penn State, and he's from that area. Have you got a sense of what this game means to him?
yeah, I think our coaches have done a really good job of making sure that they keep the spotlight on us. I think there are some people that have, like, ties to Penn State and stuff like that. But they haven't really talked about it much. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know it's a good environment to play in, but outside of that, like, we've been really diligent about keeping the focus on us and keeping the focus on what we can do to decide the outcome of the game. So yeah, I'm sure the game does mean a lot to him, but he's definitely done a good job of making sure the focus is on the team.
From your perspective, why is that an important factor? It seems kind of obvious, but keep the focus on the players this week. In what ways can that help you come Saturday?
I say that when you start to think about things that aren't truly important, it allows you to get lackadaisical in what is important. If I start thinking about, like, where I'm playing at, or, like, how loud it's gonna be, or, like, this person used to coach there, this person used to play there, it makes it so that I can stop thinking about my job and what I'm gonna do when I see this formation, what I'm gonna do when I see this motion. You know what I'm saying? So I think that by keeping the focus on us, it not only allows you to be, you know, diligent in executing your assignment, but it also keeps you locked in on, the attitude that you have to play when you show up to the game.
What do you know about the environment at Penn State?
I know it's loud. That's what people say. It's like on the NCAA game, like the stadium pulse is really high. So I think it should be a loud game, and I'm excited for that. I think that playing in big environments like that is always really fun, and I'm excited for the way that our team attacks it.
Thanks, Ceyair.
Cool. Thank you, guys.